Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Look, they're letting me out. All right, this is going to be a pretty quick one because I'm just driving from U-Stor. I remember the name of this place one of these days. U-Stor. I still want to call it Pak N Stor. Now, I know when they were changed over and became U-Stor, they were sold from a family that had owned it for many years, this Pak N Stor, to a corporation. And trying to look... Oh wow, I got my phone crooked again. Trying to look. I tagged the location on one of my YouTube videos as being at U-Stor, and I basically used Google Maps to figure out, hey, what the heck is that place called? And then as I was searching to add the tag in on the interface where I uploaded to YouTube, as I typed U-Stor, it was showing all kinds of U-Stor locations all over the United States. So I guess it's a big chain. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard of it before. I don't recall ever seeing another one with that particular brand name. But I guess it's a thing. So. Anyway, yeah, I went through my other 3 units trying to find that, trying to find a Blu-ray player for Tony, and I found a couple, but I'm not sure if they're ones that are ready for her, which has me wondering, like, where the heck the LG one is. I got an LG one that's new in the box, and that's the one I really really want to give to her. But yeah, I can't seem to find that one. So anyway, I'll keep looking. She's got that Denon DVD player. Should keep her tidied over for a while. That's a quick drive, huh? Wow, 2 minutes. Almost doesn't feel like it was worth shooting video on, but anyway, wanted to mention, and I have a few videos past when it happened, but I kind of want to mention it right now, that I managed to find, the videos are going to end up being out of sequence, because I managed to find my old Motorola Droid. I think it's a Droid 4. It's got a keyboard. Check that out. Yeah. I really miss phones like this. I'm not sure how many years old this thing is, but I did find a picture of Lily in there, and the metadata in it says it was shot in 2015, and it's probably accurate. Of course, the metadata on the two, I shot 4 videos with it last night, and the 4 videos, they all say they were shot in 1970. So when I got it powered up, I didn't bother to set the time and date on it, and for reasons that I absolutely cannot explain, it defaulted to 1970. Yeah, I can't explain that. But anyway, so yeah, when I post those, they're gonna have pretty rough guesstimates on what time it was that they were shot. And I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to accomplish getting them uploaded, as I can't remember my Google password. I am deathly afraid of messing with my Google password to try to recover it. And it seems like everything I tried to do on that thing, it tells me I need to update the apps, and then it tells me I need to enter my Google password. And it was... I'm pretty, yeah, I mean, YouTube is on there, and Google Drive is on there, so I'm fairly confident I was using that at one time on Google, although to be honest, I can't remember when. Oh, and Chrome is on there as well, although I'm doubtful that I used that. It's telling me I need an update on all of that, and But then when I try to use its default browser and I get to Google, it's like, yeah, this browser is not supported. I don't even know what that browser is. It's just called browser. Yeah, fun times with that. Oh, yeah, I seem to have lost my mesh mouse. Ooh, ouch. I set my head on the phone there. Seem to have misplaced my mesh mouse. Not very happy about that. It's not like it cost me a lot of money, but that's a silly fashion accessory that I really enjoy, and I would really like to find it. All right. Well, anyway, I am at the park and ride. I'm about to go downtown and try to deal with these tickets from the Phoenix, both of which I can make a court date for. I got a feeling it's going to be a disaster. Well, disaster brought on myself, I guess. Anyway, I don't know that I have anything else I need to say, other than after looking in my 3 back storage units, I get the feeling I haven't been into them in months, and all these rainstorms have kicked some dirt on a bunch of the components near the front. That's not good. And I've got so much stuff. I really need to turn some of that stuff into cash. There's no reason I should be losing my apartment when I'm sitting on so much stuff. Anyway, it's a lot to deal with though, and it's cooler today than it has been because it's overcast, and it started to rain just a tiny bit, but it's still hot and it's extra humid. As I was sitting there thinking, oh, it's not that bad, after a while I realized I was sweating profusely. So yeah, it's still uncomfortably hot, and I'm sure if I start moving a bunch of stuff around, it'll feel even worse. I did crush quite a bit of my recyclables, and the manager, whose name, I think her name is Beth, she walked by and asked how I was doing. It's like, well, kind of hanging in there, and she told me that and she's also had her bouts of her struggles. Anybody that's in this neighborhood has had some struggles, or they wouldn't be in this neighborhood. And I'm not in my home neighborhood now. I'm down off of Van Buren, near 40th Street. So I mean, she told me she was trying to help out somebody, probably a street person, with some just recycling as well. I don't have any cash to give you, but here, take cans of bottles, and cash them in, get yourself food or something. And she said he told her that they were no longer taking plastic bottles, and writing has been on the wall that that's going to happen. If you haven't been following the news, it's not something that hits headline news, but there's certainly been a lot of videos about it on YouTube, and I catch it every now and then in the deeper stories on KTAR. Plastic recycling is just generally, for years and years and years, been getting shipped. Gets all bundled up here, and it gets shipped over to China, and China really hasn't had any use for it. And I mean, some of it gets recycled, but a lot of it was just kind of getting stockpiled, and they were finally like, we don't need America's garbage. And so now the recycling centers that are taking it are trying to figure out what the hell to do with it all. And yeah, so many things that have little labels on them that say they're recyclable. I mean, technically they are, but kind of they're not. And Type 1 plastic used to be something that I really believed was getting recycled, because I was getting into a recycling center. I was getting a little cash for it. And I've been stockpiling it and making a lot of effort, even though it's way less than minimum wage, still kind of making the effort, thinking I'm doing something to help the planet. I'm thinking, well, maybe I wasn't. And I've still stockpiled quite a bit. At this point, I'm just desperate for the cash I can get out of it. I don't know. Take it down. I'm off to take care of my court stuff and crossing my fingers, I still have a driver's license, and if I don't, my next stop will be the DMV when I get back from the city court, and if I do, I'm probably going to try to run that recycling and get what bit of cash I can get out of it. Anyway, that's what's up. I know, pretty boring, right?